What's up, everyone? Mr. NoobTube Gamer. Today we're playing Call of Duty 3 in 2022. We're going to see how the game plays 16 years later. Holy shit, I can't believe it's been that long. So yeah, let's see if we can actually get a game going. I'm going to go to multiplayer and see what we get. Because I remember last year when I made a video, and I was talking about Call of Duty 3 in 2021, I wasn't able to find a single match. Well, there were actually a bunch of lobbies that were open, but I was not able to join any of them. So we're going to try player and ranked and see what we get, if anything. So sign in, ready. I guess we'll start off with quick match and see if we get anything there. Okay, I've literally been staring at the screen for 5 minutes, so I think it's safe to say that this isn't going to work. Alright, so let's see if we can find a custom match. I'll just hit any, so that way I get all the matches. Oh, wow, look, there's a whole bunch of sessions that are listed over here. You even have one, with 14 players, another one with 18 players, 8 players. It's like, damn, I guess this game is still alive. So let's see if we can join one. I guess I'll join the one with 18 players, because that's a shit ton of people, and that sounds like a lot of fun. Capture the flag? And it's looking like it's not working. Oh, could not connect to hosting player. Look at that. So it wouldn't work. So that didn't work, but that was 1 star. So maybe if we can find one that has 2 stars, like this one. Oh, wait. It went from 1 star to 2 stars and then back to 1. That's weird. Alright, let's just try to join another random game. See if that works. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Come on, I'd really like to make this video. I want to show some actual gameplay. Oh, come on. Could not connect to hosting player. Alright, we'll try one more. You know, I'm not going to go too crazy. I think you guys get the idea. I'll join the session with 2 players. You know, maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe the less players, the better the connection. I don't know. And no. So this is obviously not going to work. I can try to join each and every one of these sessions, but it's going to make the video needlessly long, and I think you guys understand that it's just the matchmaking doesn't work. Now, I don't know how are all these players in these lobbies, like how did they all show up? Like, are these actual sessions that are going on? Because I don't understand how everyone else is able to connect, but I can. This is literally the only game where I have an issue like this. You can't say, oh, my internet's bad. And a lot of other people have been talking about having the same problem. Now, what I did last year was that I started a private session with Dr. Daniel 316, who's one of my longtime subscribers and one of my fans, and someone who I also, I'm pretty good friends with. So I'm like, hey man, you want to play some Call of Duty 3? I did that for my 2021 video, and we pretty much just did a 1v1. That was all I was able to do last year. But this year, what happened was that I couldn't get anyone to play. I asked people in my Discord server if anyone has Call of Duty 3 and wants to play. No one responded. I did a community post asking if anyone had Call of Duty 3 and wanted to play. Nobody responded. So it really comes down to, do you have a friend? Because if you have a friend and you start like a private match, like, kind of like what I'm doing right now, and you hit create game, and you invite them on Xbox, then it actually works. You see all these different classes that Call of Duty 3 had. Call of Duty 3 is a pretty good game. I think it's very underrated. Didn't get the love that it deserved. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did last time. I got a friend, someone on my friends list to join, and it just worked. But since I don't have that option this year, for whatever reason, this is what my 2022 video is coming down to, is just moving around in an empty lobby, spending most of my time trying to find a server, trying to connect to a server, seeing servers, and still not being able to connect to them. So I don't know what the deal is with COD 3. If there's some issue with the matchmaking, because there are other older CODs that have a similar issue where, like, matchmaking is really difficult. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 are a couple of prime examples where there are definitely people playing, but for some reason you just can't connect to a server, or it's very difficult. It takes an incredibly long amount of time, and it makes no sense. I've actually heard that that issue has been fixed somehow, so, you know, we'll take a deeper dive into those games, you know, as I progress in my Call of Duty in 2022 video series, because I do plan on going through all of them, as I did last year. So obviously next time we're going to be playing Call of Duty 4, and then after that, World at War, Modern Warfare 2. I'm going to go chronological here. But yeah, Call of Duty 3 had vehicles that you can use. It really felt like if Halo and Call of Duty mixed together. I do feel like there was a lot of inspiration from the old Halo games that were out back then, like Halo 1, Halo 2, you know, where you have these big sandbox-type maps and all these vehicles that you can use. I really feel like Treyarch, who are the developers of this game, and this was their first mainline Call of Duty game that they developed, I really do feel like they took a lot of inspiration from the Halo series. It does really feel like they took a lot of those elements, the large maps, large player counts, 24 players in Call of Duty 3, which for a time was the largest player count that you could have on consoles for a Call of Duty game. You know, because you go to Call of Duty 4 and World at War, and most of the games that came out after that, the player limit for Ground War was 18, but this had 24 players, so it really was a game that was ahead of its time, especially for the console. And I say for 2006, these graphics look really nice. I would say that. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much to say, you know, because I can't really give an in-depth review about, like, the gameplay. I mean, I think the gunplay is really good. I think it's a lot more responsive than the previous two games. Overall, I would say that Call of Duty 1, like, of the first 3 COD games, you know, prior to the modern era of COD, which started in Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 1 is definitely my favorite, and I would say that COD 3 is my least favorite. Just because, I mean, it did feel like it was lacking in a lot of ways, you know, compared to the previous 2 games. But it still holds its own, and I would say it's the most forgotten game in Call of Duty history, especially considering the current state that the game is in, where no one's really playing it, no one's really talking about it. You know, it's just kind of, you know, kind of dead. I mean, not kind of dead, it's very dead. I mean, look, I'm literally talking while I'm in an empty map, so I think that says a lot. But I'm going to try one more thing before I completely give up on finding a match, even though I kind of know what's going to happen. So I tried creating my own match, no one joined. I tried joining sessions that were around, but I was only in player match. I didn't try the ranked match because it's one of those games that divides it between player and ranked. So let's see if we can actually find a ranked match, because, you know, then, you know, maybe that's the deal, because with Battlefield Bad Company 1, for example, that's the deal, where no one's playing a player match, but you have plenty of people playing ranked. So let's see if I can find a quick match. I'm waiting in a lobby. Nobody's here. I'm ready to play, but obviously no one else is in the lobby, so it doesn't really mean anything. I guess if everyone's waiting, like, if I actually had a big channel, if I had like 1 million subscribers, I could probably influence a few people to actually get this game and get a match going. I was able to do that last year, but I only had 1 person. Now I have nobody, because my channel is so small. I haven't been active for a very long time. So that's just how it is. But I feel bad, like, because I really want to make a real video, because that's what I usually do. I'm like, you know, when I make videos talking about certain games in 2022, I'm actually playing the game. I'm not sitting in a lobby waiting. You know, usually I just decide to not make the video, but I have OCD, right? Like, I made a Call of Duty 1 video, I made a Call of Duty 2 video, I'm going to make a COD 4 video. Skipping COD 3 just doesn't seem right, so, I mean, you know, I'm not giving you an honest perspective on how the game actually is. I'm not going to pretend that people are actually playing when it's not. I'm not going to pretend that there are not server problems, which clearly there are. Let's see. So quick match didn't work. Let's see if custom match works. I mean, that's literally my last hope. And it's literally doing the same thing where, you know, I'm trying to play war, capture the flag. It doesn't matter because no one's playing, or the servers don't work, or I don't know. There are leaderboards too. This guy, BHL Skaterman. Damn. I don't know how much Oh, it shows this whole thing. 1,400 wins, 485 losses. Wow, that's pretty good. Well, wow, look at his KD ratio. He's the top player in Call of Duty 3, and he only has a KDR of 2. You know, if you do the math, he has like a 2 KD, and he's the best player in Call of Duty 3. That's interesting. Well, they do it by score. Like, whoever has the highest score is the top of the leaderboard. He has a score of over 2 million. Jesus Christ, this guy played a lot of COD 3 in his day, huh? And this guy barely has a positive KD. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, you know, I played a lot of COD 3 back in the day on 360. And what I mean back in the day, I don't mean 2006. I never played this game during its prime. But I would say like 2010, 2011, when I was really getting into COD. I was introduced to the series by Modern Warfare 2, and I fell in love ever since. And I was waiting for Black Ops 1 to come out. So I went back and played all the other CODs that came out before, including Call of Duty 1, COD 2, COD 3, COD 4, and World at War. And I enjoyed every single one of them in some way. I mean, obviously I liked World at War and COD 4 better than the first 3 games, but since I had a 360, I was able to play the first 3 games, and had a lot of fun. And back in 2010, you actually had a lot of people playing. Like, I'd say I don't know if you had 24-player servers, but you definitely had, like, servers that were at least half full, people playing Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, everything. I don't know exactly when it completely died off, but that's the case. That's what seems to be the case with Call of Duty 3. You know, I don't really have that problem with other games. There's certainly a lot of games where I have a hard time finding a match, like World at War, and Modern Warfare 2, but not to the extent where I literally can't make a proper video playing it. You know, that's what I'm doing right now. I could have just made a video playing single player, but you know, my channel is more online oriented. I don't really do a lot of single player content, so it would have been weird for me to, like, you know, I play multiplayer in all the other COD videos that I make, but just do single player for this. So that's kind of why I decided not to do that. But yeah, I think that I have a pretty good answer to your question. If Call of Duty 3 is worth playing in 2022. It's not, unless you just want to play the single player, but the thing is, the game's not available on PC, so if you're a PC gamer, it's completely off the table. You know, it was also released on PlayStation 2. I believe there was also an original Xbox version, and a PS3 version. I doubt that the PS3 situation is any better, and the PlayStation 2, so I don't think it's like, oh, you know, the servers are messed up on the Xbox, but they're fine on PS3. I don't think that's the case. I think you're going to have, even if not, even if the servers work fine, I doubt there's really anybody playing, even though it said there were a lot of people. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's just glitched out, kind of like how Black Ops 1, it said there were like 2 million players online a few years ago, and you knew that wasn't true. There was no 2 million people playing, but the official player count, according to the screen, said 2 million. So sometimes it's glitched out. You know, maybe there aren't as many players as they actually say there are. Maybe there aren't any. You know? Because I find it, like, I just find this whole thing weird, where, like, it says that there are all these games out there, but I can't join them. You know, that's just bizarre to me. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is to say. A 14-minute video. I could have just made a 2-minute video saying this game doesn't fucking work. But I like to ramble, so if you made it to the end, I commend you, because literally you were just staring at a blank screen and me trying to join a game and it not working, and me just talking shit. Talking random shit. For almost 15 minutes. That's what happens when you don't edit your videos. Yeah, I won't make another video like this. I think next time I'm just not going to make a video at all if the game is that dead. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.